Not mean Liquid is not strong on this map. They are terrifying.
Yeah, we're going to see, Liquid playing heavy for that B control. Nothing really to stop the mid pressure, and that's something Sentinels are going to exploit, getting their way up into Male. It's that B heaven.
Oh, he walled the boom bot off, Dan. All of the Raze utility forced out of Sulcus.
Not much you can do from behind that wall for now. Trying to work on that wall, trying to open that up for him later on. But in the meantime, Sentinel dropping into the site through Hellscream at the back. Able to keep himself alive there with the heal. Oh, it's very labored, but Liquid holding on. Soulcast picking up every kill, coming back for a vengeance after getting locked away. And Liquid pick up the pistol.
Fantastic pistol from Liquid, especially with the timing of that wall onto Sulcus. The paint shells buy him enough time to get into spawn. But truthfully, Scream winning that fight and getting the overheal going, that ultimately prevented the site from collapsing, because it could have collapsed so fast if Scream lost that fight. So Sentinels now, they're grouped all over towards B right now. Starting in the hole in this map, not what we saw in Bind.
Yeah.
But by no means is this an unfamiliar spot for Sentinels.
There's going to be so many interesting tactics to talk about from both teams in this one, especially Liquid. Yampia, getting very close to the Nebula. He's going to actually take down Dapper.
It's out, Dan.
Able to get that reset. He's got all his teammates there just supporting with the Utah. There's no way to trade out those kills. And they're trying. You got to love the attempt there from tenz. He actually finds what he was looking for, that one kill. But they are getting demolished here, of course, as you would expect. And great look here from Team Liquid. They'll pick up the dub on the anti-eco, and we'll move into the buy for Sentinels. And the bonus for Team Liquid. And that wall that we saw from Nevera on that A side, from elbow in towards A main, that's a great retake wall.
Yes, indeed. So his wall this round blocks off the front site plant location, as well as A main, as well as a deeper push. This is a very threatening wall for retakes, as well as just nesting in the A site with your player. So right off the rip here, we're going to have Breach, Fault Lining, and Raze could paint shell this A push, but no one's there.
Yeah, and that A main position is going to be locked down at the start of these rounds. And we'll see that Liquid is also trying to work on the B main control. You can see that they're kind of chomping at the bit there to kind of get their way forward. And they will move forward.
And look how quick Sentinels can get mid, Dan. This is because Liquid lacks that Sentinel on this map. Tapper.
He didn't expect them to be so close. He did not expect them to be so close. Two players right there. They're going to fall back into the B site, but they've picked off Dapper. That's the Viper gone.
Yeah, no control utility, but that will help, Dan. A pick onto Sulcus over there on ramps at A. They know a breach is in this site. They see the aftershock.
Oh, and that's that mid control you were talking about. Sentinels can just walk up, get through ropes, heaven control, and they're now assaulting the site. And there's no one here to defend this. There's a charge from Link. That looks very desperate. Not able to really combine with his teammates there. And Sentinels looking pretty damn good. It's been causing problems, but at that range with a Spectre, you can't expect too much. 3 players back site. And Sentinel is looking great now.
Yeah, Shazam took a dink, but still a lot of health remaining on these 3 players.
Oh
Scream
my
doing
God.
a lot of damage, Dan.
I'm just afraid it's Scream after all. He's going to finally try to drop down. He gets caught on the back as well. And that's it. Converted by Sentinels against the bonus of Team Liquid. And I think this is going to be a story we're going to keep talking about, Sean. The way that the setup is for Liquid, the openings on mid.
There will be a colossal amount of openings on this map for Sentinels, but they're going to be hard to find. Sentinels is going to have to do a lot of prodding, and timing is everything. Liquid will play aggressive on the extremities, just like they did that prior round. And that's what they're going to have to do. Because, like we keep mentioning, no Sage, no Cypher, no Killjoy. Nothing to alert them when Sentinels players are in certain areas. Again, with this B main aggression.
Oh my, that is
very risky.
Oh my God, Soulcast. I respect the cojones on that one. But that will not be a good look. However, tenz does go down, so it's a 1-for-1 ultimately. Trailblazer sent through, taken out. Great there, Dapper.
He did quite a bit of damage onto Yampi right there. Yampi had 51 health. The guiding light lets them know Scream is still there as well. A lot of info here coming in for Sentinels, and Sick has lurked around this A site.
I was about to say they're about to go into Nevera, but they actually put the Nebula up so they don't get caught on the cross against the operator of Nevera.
That same Viper wall is in play that we saw last round, and we might actually see it get activated here.
And Liquid have also retaken the B-heaven position. They're going to get flashed there, and that might slow them down. But this is all about winning the A main battle, and there's a couple players there you got to deal with the breach. Link is in position. He has all the flashes to work with. There's a 1v1 looking to get a util in action there. There's one flash. Oh, Sick! That's so important. Can they roll off of that one? A fast movement from Dapper straight into spawn. Can he find anything more here? Massive 1v1 coming up for Dapper. He finds the angle, but it's Nevera to find the shot. And that wall will slow things down just for a moment, but Nevera's working on that. This is a very difficult hold here now for Sick and Zoms. They're spread apart. They can't really help each other. And that wall can go up. And there it goes. For this retake, we talked about it. Sick on the cross. Can he find ways to now swing out? There we go. It's working here for Sentinels. Everything lines up. Beautiful 3K between the two of them. And that's Sentinels tying it up 2-2.
Absolutely magnificent mid-gaming right there from Zoms and Sick. You could see the thought process right there for Zoms. He saw the Viper Toxin Stream. It was going to go up, but elbow was clear. So he's ready. He repositions over at elbow, knowing the wall is up from his Sage. And then Hunter Sick gets this crossfire with him perfectly and swings. Great play in the 2-on-3 from Sentinels right there. And that, the positioning at screen stand gives you some insight to Sentinels' mindset. They don't want to let the retake wall come into play. They want to play ahead of that.
And I love this Ice Orb as well. It's very important to allow them to win control here. But tenz has pulled out the daggers, actually, looking to see if he can find something. Oh, the war. On top of the wall there, looking over the smoke, seeing what they can find. There's the dash from tenz. Up drops, what can he find? He gets taken down by Scream. Backside. Is there any answer to Scream? Backside. Well, they're taking down his support, but now they've got to take down Scream. He is destroying this push single-handedly. Almost fine. Out comes the classic Scream to finish it off there. Trying to find the Viper, and he's found him, but Dapper, he's going to win the battle. Nevera creeping forward. Oh, what a shot. Now it's down to Dapper, but straight into the Sheriff of Link as well. Link and Nevera. Oh, what a crazy round. Very fast pace from Sentinels, but Liquid handled it very well.
Actually wild. Scream in the perfect spot with the perfect agent to catch tenz in the Blade Storm. Completely unaware right here. Gets the overheal back to 150. And he uses it to perfection. Dear God.
The lineup is so crazy. Well, the operators come out in tenz now, going into round 6.
Ooh, damn, this is a heavy mid setup here from Liquid. This is a little different. No extremity aggression.
Not much for tenz early in the round.
Here.
You can see he's calling out where he expects one player to be. We can see Screams, of course, on the other side.
They're
Has
aware,
it there to get across.
They're aware that Link is by this A site. He flashed early in the round, and he also broke the Trailblazer. And right now, Sentinels has to assume, he is baiting for another player in this area.
Oh, that's...
Oh, the flash could come any second, and tenz knows that. He has to get away. The wall comes up. Scream aggresses. Nevera has rotated the fault line. Look at this mid-round aggression. Liquid has cleared out A main. And Sentinels is aware. They have hit the god tier timing, Dan.
Falling back on the site. Liquid will be giving up a lot of control and position, and the contact in is devastating right now for Team Liquid. There's that Ice Orb, the slow coming through, and now they're going to try to roll onto Link. How much damage can Link do in this position? Stuck in the gravity well, still alive though, able to escape to the side, to the back screens, and he's going to take down one, isolating the 1v1. No! Whoa! Link's getting more than one! That's so much damage at the back of the side. There's nothing for Sentinels. They've got no time. The spike's down on the ground, and Shazam's in a near impossible position. Dapper can't hold the ground to allow Shazam to do anything. No bullets in his weapon. And Team Liquid, again, it comes to Link, anchoring like an absolute beast.
Like an animal. He is just locking down the sites he plays. He is worth his weight in gold for this team. And this is a strat that, in my eyes, is a clear anti-strat coming out of Sentinels. You know, they're trying to bait all of those things that happen, right? They're trying to bait that mid-round aggression and be right behind it. This is an anti-strat through and through. And they had everything they wanted, right? They even slowed the elbow peak so Link couldn't capitalize. They did everything, and Link still came up big. That hurts. That hurts as like the Sentinels in-game leader. How do you call around after that?
Yeah, it's really tough. We have a lot of ults available right now, but it is a save round from Sentinels. Oh, able to actually trade onto screen. Paint shells will prevent Smail from being taken. And res onto tenz. Coming through now. 5 versus 4, but of course the weaponry disadvantage. Nivera all catching the rotate out.
Big find from Nivera. Smoke's out of the equation right now. They only have the Viper utility to work with. The wall is over here at B, and the Secrets as well. And so much being invested onto this save round for Sentinels.
Here the reload. Are they going to push him all together, all three together, going beyond the nebula, and there's nothing for Yappy to find. Oh, here comes Shazam with a vengeance. And there's not a lot left here now for Team Liquid. They are getting blown up by this this eco round. There is a Rolling Thunder. Does Link use a Rolling Thunder here? I can't imagine.
They're debating on going for it right now, Dan, but it looks like they're going to take these guns into the next round. This is a very hard retake at this point. A 2-on-4 in this eco round. But by no means did Sentinels, you know, not put everything they had with those eco guns into it. They had 2 ults wasted here. Man, what a round.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
The Thrifty and the Sick. He's definitely having fun here. We'll go down. Yeah. That's what tenz actually. But that's a great round, and Sentinels sort of pulling the defense out of that B site, leaving just Yappy there, and then just pouncing on him, all three together. Yes. Look at this, just beautiful coordination, isolating Yappy completely.
I think it all started with Scream just getting caught top male. You know, you can't have your Reyna just getting picked like that by a frenzy. Created such an opening for Sentinels. The res comes in for tenz, and they use that advantage to perfection.
We've got a 4-player setup, Sean, on the A main position. They're going for aggressive A main control.
Early fault line from Breach. There's those paint shells. They instantly clear it. The Viper ult at B. Oh man, but Sentinels is already through B Heaven, Dan. This is the perfect read.
Oh, it is a perfect read. How much damage can they do with it, though? Soulcast trying to get over the top. He's got a showstopper. He's going for it. He's going to find damage, but not the kills. tenz escapes with the updraft, and Soulcast will work on that wall. The Cloudburst goes down to slow him, and in the meantime, the rest of Sentinels, they've got to get this site control, and they will. And it's on the retake here now for Team Liquid. They've got the Rolling Thunder ready to go, but it might not get to the site, actually. Stuck in sewers, and might get cut off here. Of course, Shazam, he's going to find this. Oh, and Link knows he's got to get out of there. He's going to be able to find his way back to the site for the retake with his teammates. And it's a fast flank with 2 players. Okay, this has to be huge delay. Can they delay backside? Soulcast takes down once. The other goes down as well. The trade's coming on through, and it's just now down to Shazam and Dapper on the flank. And the Cosmic Divide, they've got to go beyond it. They have to go beyond it. There's no way to stop this. Team Liquid got the defuse. Oh, Sentinels with that double flank. It backfires.
What an incredible retake from Liquid right there. The Rolling Thunder. Oh my goodness, Dan.
I mean, it's so smart for them to get off site for that fast flank, but at the same time, their teammates are just no man's land.
Yeah. But the awareness on Link to just ignore Shazam on that flank. He couldn't have known Dapper was there as well. He just completely ignored them and booked it. And the Rolling Thunder obliterated those players on the B side.
That's a well-earned 5-3 scoreline here. However, Sentinels with certainly weapons here. We've got a couple of Spectres, a Guardian, Phantoms. No ults for either side.
Shazam lurking by this A site. He might be looking across this Viper wall. The rest of the players in mid. Everyone's actively looking for this fight in mid. Sentinels has had so much success in middle.
Oh, you can see as well, Liquid are cautious. They know that they don't want to get pulled away into mid and then get pounced on through B main as they have before. Yappy clearing B main, but in the meantime, Sentinels, they found that timing.
Yeah, and this is, again, the lack of that Sentinel coming into play. no alerts that there's players in ropes, and Navarra has rotated off of spawn towards B. He's kind of playing floaty, Dan. He could get caught.
Might get some guiding lights over into the side here. Navarra will get caught. A big catch from Dapper. And now Link again has to hold by himself, basically, in the back by elbow. And it's going to get taken down. Sentinels, great movement. And as you say, that spread out defense from Liquid.
Spike planted.
No warning system. This is a round where we can really see it hurt. And Yampy might actually catch Shazam. Oh, he had it. He had it. He didn't know, of course. He can't know.
Yeah, that's the in-game leader mentality right there, right? Just, I can't go for this kill. I need to save this gun into the next round.
And there we have it. You know, again, so many questions as to which team is going to be better on split. Lots of questions still yet to answer. We're only at the beginning of the first half, but right now Sentinel's looking pretty strong and looking for these saving players. They'll find one. How much more do they want to commit to this, though? They don't have much money themselves, Sentinels, so I can't imagine they want to commit too much more, but they're all going for it.
Dan, this map feels very, very different from how Breeze felt. This feels like Sentinels came into this map with a pocket full of anti-strats.
Yes.
They just walked through ropes right there. That is not a Sentinels style play on a gun round. They like to spread out the map, force rotations around, kind of work a default, end up clearing heaven, swing all over the map. That was very, we know exactly how we're pulling you around the map right now. We're lurking up through ropes, and we're going to find the perfect pocket to enter this A site. It's perfect. Perfect leading right now.
They're going to set up for a mid aggression here, Liquid. Just like you said, the brawl in mid. Sentinels want it, and they might just be giving
so aggressive at B right now.
They're trying to bait them in, lure them in, and play the retake battle.
Dapper's through B.
Oh my god, Dapper, you mad lad. Straight forward, can he take down Yappy? Yes! And he's got the poison orb down there as well. What can Liquid do to answer against this? Dapper has that backside control, and Spike needs to make his way across. Dapper with another one. Can he get it? Oh, he's actually done it. 3 kills. Unbelievable performance at the backside with that lurk. And we never got that battle in mid, and it didn't matter for Sentinels. Scream finds a headshot, takes down Dapper. But the brothers have to find the 2 versus 5 after the res.
They're going to have to win a 2-on-6 to win this round, Dan. And they're good. They're real good. But that's a lot to ask of these brothers.
That is so much to ask. And I can't believe that we end up getting just the crazy lurk from Dapper, just walks into the B side. I mean, the tells were there. When he sees the breach flash, he knows what's going on. He understands how to read the setup.
Yeah, the pace he had was so fast. It was so fast. He was immediately, you know, walking in a straight line towards that B lurk.
Yes.
You rarely see that in these games.
And it's so great to see teams so quickly reacting to stuff like that, because they know the opponent's setup. They've been primed with information from the coaches. You're talking about the level of anti-stratting. So they know the only situation where that breach flash is coming in maybe at that timing is a very good bet that he's going to get that walkout.
This is Sentinels doing exactly what we just did, right? They're thinking, oh, Liquid just called this timeout. How do they adjust? What have we done to defeat Liquid? Well, their adjustment is to come mid. So what is our adjustment? Fake a mid fight, you just run in B Dapper, you just lurk. It's actually brilliant the way Sentinels played this round.
And he goes down to 33 HP on that first battle, then gets 2 more kills, 2 more 1v1s. That's outrageous. Dapper coming up huge here as we go into round 11. 5-5, we're all tied up. Not too many rounds left in the first half, and you can't separate these 2 teams. But the judges, they're coming back.
Hey, this is a pots and pans type of buy, Dan. Everything is into this buy right now for Liquid. If they lose this round, they're looking at a 5-7 half.
I've got your trail.
Well, the Seeker's in mid, actually.
And Shaz is alone, Dan. So he knows now there's a judge in ropes, there's someone in mail, but it's all a bait.
Yeah, it is all a bait, and they're trying to run it into the site right now. They do lose Dapper. That's the Viper's Pit now, unavailable. So no ults here for this post plant. Oh, the wall, though, is really great. Get this kind of almost pixel peek. Now, Sick looking to kind of have that crosshair placement advantage against his opponents. You may not expect it unless they heard the wall at the back of the site. Liquid looking to set up. Again, 2 judges. 1 satchel for Soulcast to get him close. Around the elbow position, he'll go first. And they'll all try to stream through that backwards position. And the concuss comes through. That's brilliant and sick. Able to hide behind the wall. Really good stuff there, Link. Able to take down 2. And there's another from Scream. They've wiped out the defense on that spike. And Liquid with a beautiful retake.
Wow, the double satchel, I think, came in from Solkis. That's how he got close on tenz to get that frag. That was the first card falling in the House of Cards. Once they got tenz, everyone else just fell in succession. What an insane retake.
And that pick on Dapper as well, that was the most key player because of the Viper's Pit.
That's a good point.
And now with the last round of the first half here, Sean, we get the operator back on tenz.
Looks like he's going to take it over here towards B. Scream is here, and when he's played here, he's aggressed, but they've boosted him on the box, and this is a very different look. We've yet to see Scream play like a passive angle like this.
Trailblazer will be shot out by Solkis yet again. Response with the Boombot to make sure that there's no one lurking up close behind that.
Scream popping that Empress. This is the last round, so it could be a fake. It's obviously global sound alerts, so... Ooh,
Two players,
so close.
2 players in this corner. Will they expect Scream? Will they expect Scream to also be in the same corner? Because he's played backside, and you can see they're spamming backside. They think Scream's backside.
Yeah, the Empress is fading. Scream wants to keep the Empress going. He's going to peek.
Oh, and he finds it. He takes down Dapper, no less. He's going to reset his position. 40 seconds to go. Shazam lurking up male. At the same time, 6 lurked into the A site. And you can see that Liquid realized this, but the spike has to make its way across. Scream finds Shazam lurking around towards B. 3 versus 3 now.
30 seconds left.
tenz coming through the operator with his teammate, trying to get a spike across the site. Solkis could break all of this. Oh, the Cloudburst is key, but Solkis gets to lurk closer. He gets to lurk closer, takes down tenz, but the spike has made its way across to the site. It's a 2 versus 2 now.
Spike planted.
Oh, Solkis almost had the showstopper, Dan. He was going for that orb. That would have been huge. But Scream now is going to meet up the 2 duelists last remaining. Zoms and Sick kind of isolated from each other.
Wall breaks. Sick, will he jiggle for info? They're waiting for it. There's the jiggle. That's huge. He saw both players. That's all the info there. Zom's backside. Can he survive this one? Trying to give some support there. Zom takes that one in against 2! Sentinels! They tie it up going into that second half. What an insane 1 versus series of 1v1s from Zoms. And the distraction from his teammates. Sick trying to keep Zoms, give him the best chance he could. Beautiful stuff there from both teams. Played such a sick round.
Zoms, it's the same blueprint every map. Quiet, quiet, quiet. Huge clutch. Right when they need it the most. 6-6 half. We couldn't ask for a better game third map, Dan.
This game could go either way.
Yeah, Sentinel's getting some early info in mid. And you mentioned Sick pistol. There it is. Sick putting up the wall in B. He's actually kind of just jump spotting over it for some info. See Liquid just spreading out the map. They're going to fight for mid control soon. That's exactly where Dapper's wall is.
Ooh, Shazam is alive still, but there's a return damage from tenz and then some, but no kill. It's Solkis to get it instead.
But if you look, Dan, unlike Sentinels, he's not going to get a heal.
Toxins going up.
Same goes for Scream. These players are low.
There's a spot. How long can Dapper stay alive in elbow? Oh, he gets caught. Oh! He still takes down Yappy. Yappy was a low player.
And the molly.
Oh, no. Oh, no, Dapper. He's holding down everything by himself. This is so fortuitous.
One elbow, Dan.
He's just trying to hold the time, and Zoms drops. He knows the pressure, has to deal with that position, but Link wins the battle again. Now it's up to Sick, gets a free kill. Upgrade to the Ghost to 1v2. Here goes Sick, full HP, full armor. Oh, he takes out another Sick! He's looking good for this one as he tries to go forward for the challenge. The heal comes through. He's got time to play the dance, and the dance is his. Sick taking out Navera for an incredibly important clutch and pistol.
Oh my goodness, Dan. The man's feet are made out of lead. They were just not getting off the gas pedal. He just was not stopping. He was running through those Liquid players.
He knew he was winning that. You just watch him. It's just I've never seen such a confident play in my life. That is crazy.
That is the definition of a battle sage. He's just healing himself, running into the site. Oh my gosh. He used the information that Zoms gave him from falling from heaven and everyone else gave him, and he capitalized on it immediately. That is amazing to see. All the player cams from the Sentinels right there. They're feeling it.
Oh, that's a big moment. We were tied 6-6. Now the question
Dan,
is...
I don't want to cut you off. We're going to get the fault line and potentially a very fast ramp play. They're thinking about it right now. The breach is Chilean sewers. Here it is.
And the Trailblazer goes down mid to try to get that info, but it is dodged by Link.
They're waiting for the peek from ramps. This is so smart. The peek never came, so they don't need a fault line. It was a trap play.
Oh, they've actually managed to make their way up the A ramp here now. Team Liquid. Sentinels don't have the info just yet. Tenz up on the rafters. There's the jump spot, so confirm where Viper is. Has Zoms. Do Liquid try to just bum rush the site when the toxins go down? They're not really able to here. It's just they're creeping, they're edging forward though.
Obscuring vision.
Mids.
Sick prodding B main. That's a lot of info, Dan. And this fight's huge for Yampi.
Yeah, it's not looking like he's very good for this one. And Ten's aware that he might have some support here. Soulcast is that support taking down Shazam 1-for-1.
Look at this, Dan. Liquid's all lurked into B heaven. There's 3 players here. Zom's rotating. He's making a lot of noise. He could fall.
Six got a good deep position in B main, though. That is definitely very strong. But Zom's has got a good timing. He's going to be so careful. Oh, the timing is absolutely perfect. And he gets all the information. He takes down 2. He's set Sick up for a layup right now because they can't come off the spike plant. Link can't come off of it. Oh, I don't know if he has time. I don't think he has.
It's very close, Dan.
Oh,
Last player.
he doesn't have time. It's so close.
06, I'm pretty sure, was just on the clock.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, that was incredibly close.
Insane. Absolutely insane. That's a round of so many timings.
Wow.
Just look at just when they all turn away.
Yes.
Unreal.
He caught the millisecond timing on that peak. Oh my gosh. I have never seen a plant get so close.
Link, just no reaction
Brutal.
though. On the face cam, just no response.
Brutal. The fault line coming in for Male. Liquid gonna fake some mid control. This is actually just a spread out default. Paint shelling over by B, regrouping mid.
They forced up the wall immediately though.
Yes.
Sick had to respect the util.
But look at this out of Sentinels, Dan. 3 players here. Unlike Liquid on defense, Sentinels is not going to give this up for free.
It's lurked all the way up there, has Yampi into a heaven.
Oh,
it's in
yeah.
a pretty deep position.
Exactly where he was taken down last round.
The question is, how do they activate that lurk? Scream, Soulcast, they're all looking for the headshots here. The mid challenge, look at we have the explosion here. After the ice orb go, they're going to try to go for the take here, surely, but they're stuck in the nebula. They don't want to push behind the nebula. And now they've got to reset this one. They've got to reset the defense. I think it's fair to say Liquid come out with the win here.
Liquid definitely came out with the win. This A hit has been coming for the last minute, and Dapper is now all alone. No one for miles, Dan.
And it's going to be down once
Wait,
again.
Liquid's going heaven. Are they going to head to B?
Oh, you know what? If they make that read, that call, that would be huge. And that Poison Orb would allow them to safely do so.
No, through A.
They're going into A, though. They are going into the A site again. Dapper backside, trying to hold this one down as they will drop into the site. Liquid. Yampi. Oh, Dapper, though, even though he's concussed, picks up another one. Working that Spectre. Close range. 10 seconds to go for the spike. Is he going to try to deny it? He can't. Dapper around the corner with Sick. And it's looking very difficult here. Dapper, do they realize that he's still here? They do. Nivera holds. And he's good for the shots. Close situation. That was the bonus for Sentinels, so 7-8 is Liquid, and now only 1 away from tying with Sentinels.
Dan, that was a fantastic round by Liquid. And I'm going to tell you why. The reason why is not because they did something magical as far as their synergies with all their abilities and their space. It's just not falling into any of those mid traps. It would have been so easy to work up mid and take one of those fights, or overextend into a gravity well, into a sky guiding light. And they didn't. They remained very calm, and then they just let their lurk make the play.
Yeah. Very well put.
Look at this. That's a smoke molly for A ramp.
Oh, and Sentinels, yeah, they're just on the pistols, actually. See what they're able to do with those.
Sentinels stacking this B site, which looks like it's where Liquid is heading. This orb could give 2 players on Liquid and alt. Navera could give the hit 2, or Link could give the Rolling Thunder 2.
Force out some util. That pressure. This is scary, though,
Sentinels
as you say.
is all over this,
Yes.
Dan. This is very scary for Liquid.
And that wall will allow them to get kind of close. Gosh, playing styles. Oh, going in with the satchel. Oh, Soulcast. Big kill. But tenz takes down Navera with the headshot. Can't reset for another one. But it's Shazam now. Bursting out of spawn.
Ooh.
He gets another. And the spike is down on the ground. And Dapper, he's the man on the rotation through spawn. He's going to hear the plant going
30
down here
seconds
for
left.
Liquid.
Spike
Liquid just
planted.
got 4 ults on their team within this round. How many opportunities will Dapper have? One player just slinking away as Dapper creeps forward, but where's the trade fragger? He guesses wrong. Yampy comes from hell and finishes the job. 8-8, we're all tied up.
Oof. Liquid escaped narrowly there. That is the danger of not getting map control, Dan. Not having any information around the map. Liquid headed blindly into the stack. And I think if it wasn't for that excellent fault line coming out of Link, Soulcast definitely would fall to Zoms there. Zoms had him dead to rights.
1 enemy remaining.
That was so close. Yeah, totally. That was a really marginal situation, but bias of both teams, but a massive ultimate disparity in favor of Liquid.
Yeah, absolutely. And the Viper Wall's up at A. They're aggressively peeking this ramp. And this is the ult that will bleed all the way into the site. If you look on the minimap, it curls in. It's going to plant that seed of doubt in Dapper's mind this entire round. It's a massive mind game right now between these Vipers.
Yeah, how do you deal with this? Spike will have an accompaniment as it moves through spawn to gather back towards A after showing presence towards the B side of the map early on. This is so difficult to deal with if you're Sentinels, especially with so many ults behind this.
Yes, and you have Astra over here lurking the B lobby, Dan. Yampy has these global abilities, and he could be activated at any moment.
Fault line goes up as well from sewers into the A heaven position. Now that has Link rejoining the team with the spike.
The fun begins.
There we go, one ultimate. The showstopper comes forward for Soulcast, looking for the entries. Finds the mark. Sick gets taken down. Oh! That's so good from
Dapper with the counter
Soulcast.
ult in the site, Dan. He's running through.
Yeah, Dapper's going to be able to take down one. He gets a third one as well. How has he managed to take out so many players? And the catch from Zoms. I don't believe it. Dapper coming out just enormous with that play.
Oh my goodness. We said there would be some Viper mind games that round, but this is wild. The Vipers have popped off this series. Both ults used again in this round. But this play from Dapper is next level. Just like Navera did on Breeze.
Yes.
Scales in so fast with it.
Oh man, it's exactly the same way. It's sweet revenge from that Breeze play, just like you said. That's such an enormous round to win.
Liquid invested here, Dan. Look at this 3 rifles on the board scream with a share of half shields.
Liquid also spent 4 ultimates in that last round, Sean.
Oh dear. They're lurking into B, Dan. They're taking this fight dry.
Are they going to be able to find anything here? They're going to get right beyond the wall into the site deep, and
This is the
Zoms,
spike too. Dan, this is the spike.
Zoms doesn't know anything about this just yet. Oh, that's big information, but which way does he
It
look?
could be B main.
Yeah.
He doesn't know.
Might have a sense of this, and we'll have to see. Zoms going to be wrapping his way around. He's got to have this galaxy brain game sense in this position. He's playing it very safe. He looks like he has an inkling.
Yeah, and if you notice, Link is actually playing anti-flash at this point. Liquid's very ready for a collapse.
Zoms needs help. He needs help desperately. Dapper's going to take down Soulcast towards mid, but...
They've collapsed mid. They know it's B.
Oh yeah, and he's got the info now. And they do have all the players moving forward here as well. They've got Seekers if they want to use them, but in fact, Shazam will get taken out there. And Scream resets there with the dismiss. Can he keep himself alive for more as he tries to hold this by the pillar? Link takes down Zoms, needs to hold it, but tenz comes through with the Blade Storm to finish the job. And we've got Sentinels picking up another round. And Sean, I just keep thinking back to that previous round where we had 4 ults expended by Liquid.
Yes.
And we had that clutch from Dapper. I feel like now Sentinels have all the momentum.
Absolutely. I think the momentum has shifted this half. Sentinels has won some seriously fortunate rounds, I'll say, this game. And they've also won a lot of very strategic ones. But at this point in the game, they're kind of running away with the economy, the ults. They're in a heavy advantage right now, sitting at 10-8 on the defensive side of Split. You can see again, tenz playing this middle position, playing B Heaven, but this time Sentinels is giving a lot more passive of a look.
Yeah, Sick actually playing A. He drops his wall on A main as well at the beginning, and that switches that position. Has tenz, supporting the B players with Shazam as well. They might go for a take here.
This is interesting because Liquid right now is very split up, almost insinuating they're going to do an A fake with a fault line at ramp and Raze going in. But the Seekers are online, but Shaz has popped them a little early. That's not going to give them the info they want. I think Solkis is going to take ramp control any second now, Dan.
Covering it.
Back up into Mail.
Have second thoughts. He's actually going through spawn now. They're regrouping. They're going to go with this B play again.
Yeah, there's going to be not a lot of time here, judging by this pace, for Team Liquid to get the plant in.
Sentinels is all over this. He's left the A site. Scream finding the opening kill though, Dan. That opens things up.
Oh, they don't look. Oh, they're not looking him for. Well, never mind. Zoms is going to go down. Great stuff from Scream. He's looking for entry more though, but Sentinels striking back, still holding ground, holding position as best they can, but they will lose the B site. And it's up for the retake, and there's no res. Oh, Sick might have a timing. He is 3 going up. He's got the timing, but Navarro's got the shot. And how does Dapper play off the information? They're going back for the spike. Can he hold this? The spray is not good. Solkas takes down Dapper. Oh, that was the moment. And Dapper doesn't deliver the key clutch this time.
Wow, the spike down in the middle of mid. They have to go up the rope into B Heaven, past Sick, into Dapper, past his wall. Liquid claw out that round. They absolutely needed that. 9-10. The game's going back and forth.
It is. It only seems fair that they win a clutch like that after some of the ones that they've been
absolutely
put
Dan,
to.
Look at this setup from Liquid early round. We are definitely.
Dude, that's my mouse sounds.
They're definitely going fast B, and this is where tenz is opping. He has not opped here once all game.
Oh, and he hits it. Huge shot from tenz. Absolutely huge shot. Here comes the fault line. There goes Solkas satcheling in backside. Cosmic Divide as well. Zom's going down quickly afterwards, but the follow-up's coming through. Oh, tenz, don't you dare. You can't do it like this. Won't get an opportunity. Solkas falls back and away, and Sentinels regroup.
Such a dirty trick. Knifing people through the wall. Navarro finds one. Holly spawn. That'll slow down the retake, but if you look, I think the Dapper's actually already out.
Need to wrap their way around now. Dapper creating some noise and distraction towards one side. Will that allow a push? Well, Solkas says no. The defense is looking quite good here from Team Liquid. Looking so strong, Team Liquid. Every frag unanswered. 10-10. And we're all tied up here between these two titans. And as you said, Sean, it's just impossible at this point to predict.
It really
Who's going
is.
where? What's going to happen with these guys?
Yeah, the second one of these teams, looks to take the lead in this game and run away with things, the other one answers back in spades just so quickly with an insane execute coming out of Liquid. We've only seen all these dry takes. This one looked so polished, and they did it without a player. Scream falling. That was such a clean B take, but we're going right into a fast A take now. They're busting out the execs.
Yeah, we've got that Rolling Thunder that is available.
Yep.
It's going to be scary here. Dapper's close.
This is a save also for Sentinels.
Oh, he gets a tag, actually. Okay, they've actually stopped this, but of course, Liquid get rid of some of that early util. They're going to rotate as 5. Now, the thing is, they have no presence on the map, so
yes,
that does slow them down even more because they have to ask questions. Did Sentinels push certain positions?
Yeah, this is definitely a weird spot Liquid finds himself in, right? Because they have no idea if there's a player in market, down mid, in sewers, push B main. There could be people anywhere around this zone. Unlucky for Sentinels, they have yet to get the information necessary to make this rotate. But I say that, but they're actually rotating right now, Dan. tenz and Sick have been peeled off the A site. It's like deja vu. Liquid are running into a 4-player B stack. We've seen this.
Now the question is, can Sentinels capitalize on this very fortunate position that they find themselves in, because Liquid also not leaving themselves with the most time in the world.
30 seconds left.
No, and Zams has a Cosmic Divide. He could actually use this and really, really make things difficult for Liquid.
Off your feet!
There goes the Rolling Thunder. There's a flash to try to counter it. Now can they make their way forward? Can they make their way in? Scream with the first entry. Nice follow-ups from the rest of Team Liquid. It's a fragger piece, but shazam comes in with a quick double, but still, it's not nearly enough there to stop them. Liquid, they take a lead, 11-10, but there's not many rounds left in this one, and these guys are going round by round.
Yes, they're going round by round. This is a big one, though, for Sentinels, Dan, because if they lose this one, Liquid sitting on 12, Sentinels, economy shattered. The A site showstopper, he's here all alone. Sentinels have stacked the wrong area. tenz pushing down mid is going to give them tons of info, though. How did they use it, though?
Okay, that's gonna tell all the information that needs to be known. As we get just a free site here for Team Liquid. Actually, Seekers get popped there by shazam. Get some information. What goes forwards, and he can still plant the spike, and there's a lot of players already knocking at the door of this A site for the retake from Sentinels. Spike goes down, and most players backside. There's one in the opponent's spawn, basically. Attacker spawn. We've also got Scream trying to guard the A ramp as well. A Viper's pit too. But that does give space for Dapper to actually wrap around.
Yeah, he's out.
Just spraying in. This is dangerous. This is so dangerous for both teams. It's a firing squad here from Sentinels, but there goes Scream. He's going to win that battle. Huge battle to win. They have the same main control. The spray comes in. That wall's going to be destroyed instantly. Dapper and Sick, all that's left. Scream rolling through them like a bulldozer. Sick's the only player left, and Scream is everywhere. And he's going to finish it off, and that's Team Liquid on match and series point.
Match point.
Slow start to this series, Dan, but boy, oh boy, is Scream delivering right now. 309 ACS, 24 frags, top of the scoreboard. He is popping off, and that was the most pivotal round of this entire
tenz. They need tenz desperately right now. Will he be able to find a way to activate? Liquid have made it difficult.
Liquid has no ults to work with here. But they have a ton of utility due to this breach.
4 players around A main for Liquid. And Sentinels, conversely, 3 around B heaven. They're far away. Dapper, he's got to survive again. He gets concussed. Can he stay alive? Soulcat's also concussed. Doesn't want to peek there. It's down to Dapper. How much can he get? Nothing. 2 players unanswered. Liquid looking like they're about to roll through the group into the playoffs with the top seed. And there's only 3 players left here.
And like a walking knife, Navira lurks into ropes right now, ready to stab Sentinels in the back.
And oh no, tenz gets taken down as well. Team Liquid have done it. They have defeated Sentinels to top the group to move forward to the playoffs in style.